Was to move, space, jump, right mouse button, toggle flashlight, interact, examine. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. I'm alive. It is dusty. Oh, there we go. God, I love the look of David Szymanski's games. They look so grimy. A wrench. Can I pick it? No, I can't pick up the wrench. What? Conserve your flashlight battery, recharge it to power outlets, explore freely, piece the story together. When night falls, enter the mountain. The mountain? Daniel was a quiet man who spent his life lost in the books of old, or lost in his own thoughts. He wondered where the barrels had come from, and who had put them here. Yesterday, 4 people lived on this island. Now only 1 remains. And then there was one. Why is it so goddamn windy? Ooh, structures. Can I go in here? Ooh, I can! A fire. Someone left their fire unattended. Isa could not talk to Abel about her feelings because Abel was overburdened with his own. She often sat at her desk and wrote. She did not know who would ever read her papers, but there was something profound about preserving thoughts, so that they would live long after there was nobody around to read them. I believe the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness. And maybe the ones who went before us are waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out. And truth be told, I am ready. I am ready for the beginning of a new adventure. What else can I look at? Ooh, a key. I almost missed that. I've not played this before. The sensitivity is so high. That's better. So I guess I have to go into all of these? I can see the smoke coming out of the chimney now. Uh-oh. Wow. Daniel took down the dead flashlight and replaced it with a fully charged one, listening to Abel talk and thinking about unrelated thoughts. He preferred the sharp illumination of flashlights to the dimness of flame. Does that mean there's like a charge station in here? There isn't. How would there be an outlet at all? Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Isa and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expression confused Abel. I hope I'm entering these in the way intended. So I guess I would go over here. Is this the mountain I have to go to later? Door. Okay. They could make more candles. They couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. I can see. There's an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together. We have eaten together. We have loved the same women. Betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs, and mouth to his own selfish ends. and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures, and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is Sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. Hey, buddy. You okay? Can I have this off my screen? I can't. Is that all I'm meant to see? No? Oh. There's a cross? Some more stuff. Abel read to escape. Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Isa read to pass the time. But Ellie? As far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he worried about her. He worried about all of them. Were they as melancholy as he was? Melancholy there is spelled wrong. But I can't judge too harshly. So, can I pick up this? Man, I got all this text in my face. There we go. Kind of. Yeah. Anyways, back outside. One more little hut. Another fire left unattended. This place is a shiveled mess. A book. What were you and Abel doing at this house yesterday while I was climbing the mountain? He answered, casually flipping through a book on our table. It was covered in dust. Is that all there is to see here? Hopping around. Box. Fire. Sticks. Okay. It's getting dark-ish. Why is it so windy? Daniel sat with Ellie under the tree, his arm around her. I think I'm starting to get something going on. Something involving Ellie. What's this? The door had rusted shut. It would never open. Oh, I pressed the buttons. What did it? Huh. I wonder if it does open. I wonder what's over here. Also, is this entire place sand? Ooh, what's this? This is a door. Come back when night falls. Okay. I'll come back. Promise. Oh, another thing. The night was wild and cold. The monstrous tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. I pressed buttons. Was this where I've been, or did I come from here? What is this? A strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. What are you? Ooh, flashlight. She sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you? she said. She didn't take it either, he said. Nor did I, and nor did Abel, she said. And yet, it's gone. Oh, my flashlight's flickering. Oh, that means my flashlight is dying. What in the world? Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one who told you it was missing. The rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it, he said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said. Because that's how we have to live. Why is there just a flashlight here? There's nothing in these barrels. Something. What is in that barrel? Looks like flesh. Bucket of flesh. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. Gonna just go ahead and... What's your problem with Isa? Daniel said, putting his book down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. My problem is that she's a liar, Ellie said angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around. And that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with the key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said? I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us. Okay. Oh, I see. So, the order goes around and back. Huh. So it seems like there's a form of chapel around. That's really loud. I gotta go check over here. I need to know what this is. The mysterious liquid had drained from the tank into the water long ago. Okay. So I guess come back over here. Well, on the bright side, it's not as windy over here. Come back when night falls. I think night already fell. Night stumbled and tripped down the stairs. So I guess climb the mountain. I think it's nighttime at least. What? Daniel carefully made his way along the ridge. Am I Daniel? He knew what Ellie and Abel were doing. He'd known for a long time and had decided to ignore it, something that was becoming increasingly difficult to do. He reminded himself that they all four had to trust each other and rely on each other, as he'd done so many times before. But it was a hollow reminder, and he didn't really believe it anymore. He sat cross-legged on the very peak of the mountain, staring off into the horizon. What was out there? He did not know. He did not think it knowable. I love that it changes as you go. That's really cool. It gets kind of in the way at times, though. Can I come up here? I cannot. Can I go down? Back down. Is it nighttime yet? Does it count? Nope. That's some real spooky music. I think it's music. Sounds like music. I should know. I hope. Boop. Yeah. There's those. Is this that? Is that not where I came from? We're old, Isa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Isa. She's always smiling. Abel never smiled. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them towards the shoreline, as it could remember when the old buildings still stood here, filled with families. I'm sorry, he said. He cried because he often cried during these talks. For what, she said. For a lot of things. These conservations were not new. Long ago, Isa had learned... Not conservations, conversations. Long ago, Isa had learned to love Abel despite and for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long gray hair around. I was in those. They stared at the water together for a time and continued to walk along the shoreline. Oh, so this is like a bunch of old people around. Is this where I came from? It's obviously not. The Moon Sliver was gone. Not Sliver. Wait, have I been saying it wrong this entire time? There's a paper. The word of Hector 4. Again the moon came to Hector in a dream. The woodland teeth is vanquished. It said, your people are safe for now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the Moon Sliver, and it will not dare appear again while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this, should the Moon Sliver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready, and may you live in prosperity in this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign that the words I speak are true. That didn't seem like they're all that prosperous. The word of Hector 1. The Moon Sliver was written by the pure spring rain on pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, take this, the Moon Sliver, and make for it a place in the chapel of infinite light, for it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night and greatly feared. Know it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. Give it a place of honor, and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil. And so Hector took the Moon Sliver and placed it in the chapel of infinite light, upon a silver pedestal. And in the night, and the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. I'm able to look at these books. There's another page. The word of Hector 2. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forest, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector and desired to take the island away from them. And it lurked in dark corners, unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth in the dark underground, attacked, and dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream, and it said, "Hector, the time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great, and his depravity is unspeakable. Go, take the Moon Sliver from its pedestal and do battle." And so Hector went to the Chapel of Infinite Light and retrieved the Moon Sliver and went into the tunnels. There's another page. Guide. O world, O prison, dingy white, O ghostly shadow gray, your whelming lies of false delight. And dark and cold, or dark and cold as moonless night, and bleak as sunless day. Surely there's some more pages. There is another page. The word of Hector 3. Most of the text is illegible. Hector descended. Darkness, terrible whispering, infinite, deep. Did not know how long he wandered. Promises of brutal torture and mutilation waited. Gone teeth of the forest spoke the holy incantations written upon returned surface. Making sure there's nothing up here. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel the day before as he absentmindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather the lack of something. So, did one of them take the Moon Sliver? I think it's night. I think it's night now. It is spooky level dark. Come back with nightfall. I think it fell. Has night not fallen yet? Sorry for not talking a whole lot. I'm trying to piece it all together. Something's down in those tunnels, I think. But I want to know. Has night fallen yet? It has not. Am I missing something? Three trees. This place was a forest once. So in order to get up there through here, can I go further? I cannot. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. I thought about that one. Parkour. Parkour. Yeah. Oh, there's a barrier here. That or I'm getting blown so hard by this wind that I just can't. I simply cannot. Has night fallen yet? I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't even remember where I came from. What if there was something I missed in one of these little huts? Maybe. Oh. What childlike emptiness I feel to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find that masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we can survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know. It's nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. I wonder. What's under here? No. Nothing I can touch at least. I can bonk the box. Okay, I might be missing something else. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you and Isa doing at the old power building? What are you talking about? Wait. Oh, I thought I saw a question mark on something that I hadn't seen. Oh, I see now. That one goes first, that one goes second. But is there anything else? She glared at him. I'm going to get wood, she spat. Did you think I was too stupid to know, he said. I'm going to get wood. Oh, there was some sort of conflict between them. Okay, let's see if I missed anything in here. Oh. Daniel stared at the pile of wood. He hadn't burned wood for months. Let's talk about Ellie instead. Abel was silent for a moment. What about Ellie, he said. Daniel didn't need to answer. Abel swallowed. Alright, let's talk about Ellie. Chair. I've been thinking about life, said Abel, sitting down, and death, and uncertainty. I'm losing my flashlight. Okay. Okay, I gotta go turn my flashlight. Alright, let's see if I missed anything in it. There's a key. There do be a key. Okay. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not oh my god, she killed one of them. Isa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering with it in his workshop when she was a girl. The workshop and the adjoining home were now far underwater. She was not a young woman, but even now, seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. How do I get into the storage, he asked. She shut and locked the box. I've told you before, she said. I forgot, he said. I don't go there often. Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone. Ooh, oh, okay. Okay, that's more. That gets me somewhere. Press the first three until they click, leave before the lock. I did it! Charge my flashlight real quick. It goes... Huh? Oh. Ellie was uneasy. She never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive. Watchful. Oh, more buttons. It was long forgotten. No one had been below in many years. Am I Daniel or am I Ellie? Okay. Ellie? Daniel's voice echoed around the halls. Silence. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying on the side of her, staying ahead of her. Daniel heard soft, scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Nothing in the bucket. Is this just gonna be like a maze of... He called again. Ellie? Still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. If there's like a jump scare, I am going to go deaf. I have my headphones cranked. Oh. He didn't have time to cry, but the shadow silhouetted in his flashlight beam, lunging towards him. Oh. Did she kill them all? Am I she? This is spooky. I'm not gonna keep rhyming. I'm not Dr. Seuss. Ugh. I don't like that. She felt his breath before, but she felt his claws and she was gone. Ooh, charge. Let's charge. What is it? The woodland teeth? I don't know, man. I'm freaked out. I'm freaked all the way out. I gotta go another way. George. Is there stuff behind it? No? Nothing. I don't like all these harsh, twisting corners. There's a thingies. Thingies. No question marks. Nothing to read. Dang. Upturn tables. Ugh. I don't like this at all, actually. I don't know if I came this way. I think I did. I hear a skittering. Am I hearing a skittering, or am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. I think it's time to get out of here, before I go completely bonkers. Please tell me it's nighttime now. It looks like nighttime. Okay, it's nighttime. As I couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here. She looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday, the Moon Sliver went missing. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Oh, so am I Isa? Ellie, she called. Daniel? Abel? Abel heard her and answered, I'm here. There's something strange about his voice, something Isa didn't like. What are you doing here? I'm reading of ages past. Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are, she said. They are missing, she said. I do, he said. Ugh. You're missing. The Moon Sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies? Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house, mine or yours. We'll keep the fire burning. We'll keep the door locked. We'll pray, Abel. We'll pray to the unseen moon for mercy and protection. Are you happy here, Isa? We can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark. Are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel. There were tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. Isa, I know you. I know every inch of you. I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Isa didn't respond. I'm staying here. The tears are flowing freely now. I would like it if you stayed with me. Isa, please stay with me. It will find you, Abel. I let it out, Isa. I destroyed the Moon Sliver. Isa was shocked and silent. I burned it yesterday. I talked with Daniel. Her eyes were filling with betrayed, angry tears. What? Abel, no, why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We are already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island, this place of sin. This is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found those many years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did. I did not believe them. But I have lived life since then. I have seen the truth of their words. As I could not respond as tears streamed down her face. She just kept walking towards the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in her hand. You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Isa, but I did. I remember them with incredible clarity. Supernatural clarity, even. Fear not the dark shadows or the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It is your escape. It said this, and more, Isa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell. It is here to take us away from hell. She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book in his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying too. I believe the word of Hector, she said, and I will not go to hell. Please, trust me, please. I believe the word of Hector, she said again. And she put the knife to her chest, point first. No, Isa, please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located, for her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Isa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. He'd always loved the water. But then what? Read? Read until it found him? No. He didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire cursed island, books and all. And he would simply wander aimlessly and freely, take one last look at the island, feel the wind blowing the memories away. And then, when night fell, he would return. And wait. Wait for what? Oh! Oh, I'm still playing. Morning dawned on the empty island, cold, bright, and windy. The Moon Sliver. Oh, hey, I also use free sound. That's cool. Wow. That's a really creative way to do credits. You have to walk through them towards the light. The end. Wow. That was something. Try to piece together that story page by page. Hope everybody else enjoyed that ride. That's gonna have to be cut down a good bit, because I got mega lost. Anyways, if you enjoyed that, let me know. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!